Your attorney, so you're officially, attorney, so officially were assigned by the mayor
Yes, Your Honor. I
As-
was instructed by...
as what?
As,
His council or as city legal? Municipal legal?
City legal po.
City legal. So, you have the full authority.
Yes, sir.
And if we ask question with regards to questions that should be addressed to the mayor, can you answer all the questions that we will ask?
If I am not a privy to the issue, Your Honor, I cannot answer them.
Yun ang problema. Why the mayor is not present today?
He has a similar engagement of equal importance, Your
And
Honor.
what is that similar, equally important?
I was
schedule?
told his time to serve the constituents in Mabalacat
May
City.
problema ka, attorney. That is not acceptable. Because everyone, lahat po ng mga mayors, and that includes us, we have also to serve our constituents.
I
Diba?
will relay that.
Kung kailangan 24/7 din. But of course, in this hearing, nandito po kami, iniwan namin yung mga district namin, yung mga provinces namin, sa mga cities namin, because this is more important. With that, Mr. Chairman, may I move that we issue a show cause order for the Mayor of Mabalacat for being absent in today's hearing? Because the reason that's stated by his lawyer as the city legal counsel, a city legal officer, is not valid with regards to this representation.
There's a motion to issue a show cause order to the Mayor of City of Mabalacat, duly seconded. Any objection? Hearing and the said motion is now approved. The COMSEC is hereby directed to issue a show cause order. Okay.
Chairman, yung isa pang mayor na wala.
Municipality of Alayat, meron bang tayong tinanggap na reason for her absence? Si Mayor Lourdes Alejandrino. We can ask the nagsabi po ba sila, Congressman Dong Gonzales?
They send the invitation to the mayor, and I don't know, Comsec, is she responded ba?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. We did not receive any excuse letter from Mayor Maria Lourdes Alejandrino.
Siguro, Chairman Paduana?
At the same,
motion?
Mr. Chairman, unless officially that communication for the mayor for this invitation to today's hearing was not received, may we also move, Mr. Chairman, to issue a show cause order for the mayor that was mentioned by the COMSEC.
There's another motion to issue a show cause order to the Mayor of Municipality of Alayat, duly seconded. Any objection? Hearing none, the said motion is now approved. Okay.
Chairman, last
go ahead. Go ahead.
I think this is the presence of this person is also important. Have we invited Barangay Captain Julito Trinidad of Barangay Batasan, Arayat, Pampanga?
What's the name?
Yes, present.
Batasan, Julito, Trinidad. Yeah.
Thank you, Chairman. Thank you, sir. Thank you,
here.
Captain, for coming.
Mr. Chairman,
Chairman Acop, you are recognized.
in the last hearing, I think we required the Philippine National Police to submit a detailed reports regarding the status of investigations for each of the 7 high-profile killings discussed during the last hearing. Have they complied with this?
Concept, can you kindly answer the query of Congressman Acop?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The committee received a communication from Police General Romel Marbil, the chief of the PNP, in which he states that he has submitted a report from the Regional Director, Police Regional Office 3, regarding the details surrounding the death of Barangay Chairperson Mendoza. Only for that case, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
So, isang kaso lang ang they replied with
Yes, Mr. Chair.
all the 6 cases. For clarity, RD, Jean Pardo, you are recognized.
Sir, I was advised by the Provincial Director of Pampanga PPO that they already submitted earlier the
This one.
case folder of the 6
Yeah, okay.
incidents.
All right. Ngayon lang nyo isinabmit, babasahin na. Okay, so for the perusal of Congressman Acop, ito, here. So, yung sinabmit mo, babasbasahin muna natin. At yun muna siguro, tig-isa muna pa mga members para at least maintindihan natin lahat yung ano. So next time around, if ever that we'll be asking for the documents submitted earlier, para at least po na iintindihan din po namin. Kasi mahirap na nag-hearing, tapos you will be submitting the document just right now, so mahirapan po tayo maintindihan lahat. Thank you so much, RD. Congratulations, RD.
Thank you po, sir. And
Okay.
our apologies, sir.
No problem. Okay, okay, so there's an excuse letter coming from General Nicolas D. Torre. We have the copy and I will be giving this to the members for your own perusal. Okay, so proceed na po tayo. Siguro simulan muna natin sa... Sir, you want to have a counting opening statement lang po?
Well, salamat, Mr. Chairman, to our resource persons from all various sectors in government, the PNP, the LGUs, the mayors, all barangay captains and city councilors and municipal councilors of Mabalacat, San Fernando, and Arayat, na nandito po sila ngayon. Pasensya na po kayo kasi na-delay po yung ating hearing last Monday because binigyan po nating way yung National Rally for Peace ng ating mga kapatid sa Iglesia ni Cristo. Baka magagalit po kayo sa amin kasi ang dami-dami pong tao. Kaya the chairman and the members na kikinancel muna yung hearing natin last Monday. So now, andito po tayo ngayon to continue yung mga aligasyon ng nangyayari sa ating probinsya, lalong-lalo na sa ating distrito. 7 cases, and of course, there is a new one. Itong kay, tinatanong ako ng mga media kung nakasama na to. Sabi ko nga, naka-file na to before pinadala ng death threat si Kapitan Du Santos ng San Agustin of City of San Fernando. And then, the mayor of City of Mabalacat, meron din daw pong mga 5 death threat na pinadala sa ating mga kapitan sa Mabalacat. Kaya they are all here this morning to shed light kung ano po ang nangyari doon sa inyong bayan sa siyudad ng Mabalacat. Kaya nandito po tayo para mapag-usapan at matukoy, ma-resolve kung ano man po yung nangyayari sa ating probinsya. I don't know if this is personal, professional, or political, business man yan. Hindi po natin alam kung ano ang root nangyayari sa ating probinsya. As I've said, Pampanga is the heart of Central Luzon at kilalang-kilala po tayo na napakatahimik na bansa, napakatahimik na probinsya. That's why we are here. So, Mr. Chairman, maraming salamat po sa inyong paglilid nitong hearing na to. And I would like to congratulate our new Regional Director, Director Jean Pajardo. Sana po makatulong ko po kayo sa katahimikan na parating na eleksyon. Wala po kaming ibang inihingi sa inyo, just level the playing field. Sana po walang dugong tumulo, walang mamamatay. Kawawa po yung mga pamilya, lalong-lalo na itong mga ating mga barangay chairman, na talagang gusto ko umiral yung respeto, hindi yung takot, pabayaan yung ating mga kababayan na pumili kung sino yung karapat-dapat, kung eleksyon ang pinag-uusapan. That's why I'm urging you, my fellow workers in government, that we hope and pray na sana po itong parating na midterm election matahimik at sana po walang mangyaring masama sa ating lalawigan. So yun lang po, Mr. Chairman. Maraming salamat to my fellow legislators who are here this morning. Thank you for attending this very important hearing. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Senior Deputy Speaker Dong Gonzales. Maraming salamat sa iyong kaprasong opening remarks. At the Chair would like to acknowledge the presence of also of Congressman Sergio Dagoc. Sir, welcome po sa ating pong committee. And at the same time, our lead chairman ng Quadcom, the dashing Congressman Ace Barbers. Ayan. Okay, simula na po tayo. May opening remarks din si RD, no? I was informed that you have a opening remarks as well. So, we'll be allowing the newly installed Regional Director of Region 3, Brigadier General Jean Pajardo. You are now recognized.
Thank you, sir. First of all, good morning to the honorable members of the House Committee on Public Order and Safety, led by its team chairperson, Honorable Dan Fernandez, sir. And please allow me also to give special mention to our Senior Deputy Speaker, Aurelio Dong Gonzales Jr., sir. At the outset, I am honored to appear before this committee to provide updates on House Resolution number 2086, which seeks an urgent investigation in aid of legislation into a number of violent incidents victimizing local public officials in the 3rd District of Pampanga. These senseless acts of violence are not just a disruption of public order, but an attack on the foundations of governance and democracy. They demand justice, a thorough investigation, and measures to restore public trust and safety. To date, we have made substantial progress in these cases. One case is solved already after 3 suspects were arrested and criminal case for frustrated murder was filed. 4 cases are considered cleared as perpetrators involved in these cases were identified and corresponding criminal cases were already filed in court. And only 1 case remains pending, but as reported by the Provincial Director of Pampanga PPO, the investigator on case in their capacity as nominal complainant is ready to file the case anytime. Details of these cases will be presented later by the Provincial Director of Pampanga PPO. Despite significant challenges due to the complexities of these cases, the Provincial Regional Office 3 remains resolute in its commitment to resolving these cases. We are working tirelessly alongside the Criminal Investigation and Detection Group, CIDG, and the National Bureau Investigation in coordination with the local government units to uncover the truth and bring those responsible to justice. This investigation also highlights the need to address gaps in law enforcement protocols and craft legislative measures that enhance public safety. I humbly appeal to this honorable committee for your continued support in providing resources, enacting reforms, and fostering interagency collaboration to strengthen our capacity to protect lives and uphold peace and order. In closing, I extend my gratitude to Senior Deputy Speaker Gonzales for his unwavering dedication, to the members of this honorable committee for your commitment to public safety. Together, we can ensure justice for the victims and a safer future for the 3rd District of Pampanga. Thank you, and I'm ready to answer your questions, sir.
Okay, thank you so much, Regional Director Jean Fajardo. For the meantime, before we ask questions, we'll be asking yung ating pong invited resource person, si SB member Che Lumbang. Asa si Che, Konsehal Che Lumbang, andyan ba? Yes, kasi wala po kayo dito nung last hearing, so we will be giving you a chance, no? Para po makapag lahat po kayo ng inyong pong mga nalalaman at nasa loob po. Kaano-ano niyo po yung Melumbang? Si Barangay Captain.
Good morning po. Asawa ko po.
Okay. Sige. Ma'am, you are now recognized. Please tell us your story.
Okay po. Una po sa lahat, ako po yung nagpapasalamat at kami nabigyan po ng pagkakataon para makaharap po kayo sa ating pong Committee on Public Order and Safety. Malaking kapasalamatan po sa inyo at kami nandito ngayong umaga na to. Kasama ko po ngayon ang aking pong anak na si Camelo Ivan Lumbang. Isa pong karangalan sa amin na kami naimbitahan ngayong oras na to sa ngalan po ng Pamilya Lumbang, Pamilya Mercado. Taos puso po ang pasasalamat namin. Una po, sa ating pong Senior Deputy Speaker, maraming salamat po, Congressman Dong Gonzales, at sa mga kasamahan, kaibigan po ni Melumbang, na walang sawang sumusuporta po sa kanya mula nung siya'y nakalaya, sa akin din pong sa amin din pong kaibigan na si Congressman George Bustos, sa kanya pong matalik na kaibigan na si Mayor Ross Gamboa, at saka po sa ating pong amin pong matalik na kaibigan din po si Tatay Pineda. Una po, si Melumbang po, noong nakasama ko po siya, noong 1997, doon po kami kinasal. Mula po noon hanggang sa huling araw po niya, magkakasama po kami. Nakita ko po sa kanya na lahat po ng ibig po niya at pangarap po niya makatulong sa kanyang bayan, sa mga taong lumalapit sa kanya. Kaya noong pong 1996 na naging asawa ko po siya, kapitan na po siya ng Barangay Lakyos. Siya po'y nanungkulan bilang kapitan ng aming barangay. Lahat po ng kanyang pangarap nagagawa po niya hanggang sa naging ABC president po siya. Naging ano po siya ng mga barangay, Liga President. Halos po lahat ng kanyang mga kasamang kapitan, maganda ang pagkikitungo po niya. Hanggang sa naambus po siya ng 2 beses at nakahabol po siya ng mayor noong 2004. Hindi nga lang po siya pinalad. Tapos po, noong 2007, doon po siya nakulong nung sa 14 na taon po na nasa Muntinlupa po siya. Pero nakalaya po siya noong 2021, August. Napagpatuloy po niya ang kanyang pagsiservisyo sa amin pong Barangay Lakyos. Nahalal ulit po siya bilang kapitan. At hanggang sa nagawa po ulit niya ang kanyang pagtulong sa amin pong mga kabarangay. Hindi man po sa barangay, sa buong Arayat po, napupuntahan po siya at natutulungan po niya lahat ng mga pumupunta po sa kanya. Lalong-lalo na po sa mga karatig bayan namin. Kahit na po ipagtanong niyo po siya, lahat po kilala po si Melumbang. Lahat po natutulungan siya dahil sa mabuting loob po niya. Nung nanalo po siya itong 2022, November 2023 na bilang kapitan po ng aming Barangay Lakyos, nag-umpisa na naman po ang kanyang ganitong sitwasyon po sa aming barangay. Lahat po ng makakaya niya, idinadala po niya sa barangay para maitulong sa amin pong mga nasasakupan. Pero ako po, isa po akong nanunungkulan ngayon sa aming bayan. Nakikita ko po kung ano po yung pakikisama ng aming pong nanunungkulan sa aming bayan. Lahat po ng kapitan, lahat po ng barangay ng Arayat, nabibigyan po ng mga proyekto, lalo na po yung mga binibigay na tulong sa aming mga kabarangay. Pero ang iisang barangay po ng Lakyos, siya po yung hindi nabibigyan. Lagi po lahat ng mga proyekto, lahat ng mga dapat idala sa mga barangay, tanging Lakyos lamang po ang hindi nabibigyan. Hindi po lingid sa aming bayan, Arayat, na kung ano yung nangyayari po. Kaya kahit na po, hindi po ninyo naitatanong, kung magpunta man po kayo sa aming bayan, Arayat, mula po nung nanalo ulit po siya ng bilang kapitan,